by Forest River. Hi, I'm Brian with SETZER'S, and today I'd like to show you this 2024 Salem FSX 164 RBLE by Forest River. Let's start on the front. It'll come with a manual crank, tongue jack, 4.5 gallon propane cylinder. It'll come already full, pre-filled. Definitely want to make sure you open it up to use. Behind the propane we have a deep cycle marine battery. As long as the camper is plugged into shore power, there's a converter that keeps a full charge on the battery. When you go to store it, you disconnect the battery or it'll be dead. Next we have a starter kit. It's going to come with your water hose. This is a water pressure regulator. Always use that when you hook water up. A 30 to 15 amp adapter and a sewer hose. And then moving on around, we have a front cargo area. Beside the door is a universal plug for a solar panel if you want to invest. Spare tire inside the cargo area along with the shore cord. Moving on down, steps just fold underneath the camper. Power outlets, of course, they are GFCI protected. Here's your axles. Always make sure tire pressure stays up before traveling. Always check the wheel bearings. You want to at least perform an inspection once a year, every 12,000 miles. Keep those wheel bearings lubed up. Next we have 2 rear stabilizing jacks on the back of the camper only. These are stabilizing only. Be sure to level the camper before you put the jack feet down. I do recommend something under the feet of the jacks and wheel chocks as well. On the back wall, we do have a Furion base backup camera that's already prepped. Camera sold separately. There's also a Lippert on the go ladder receiver that's installed. Ladder sold separately.
Jacob line 1, Jacob line 1.
Coming on around, cable or satellite input that's available. Down underneath, we have your dump station. This dump's gonna have this dump's gonna have 2 tanks. This is the gray, this is the black tank. When you are full and need to dump your tanks, you will take your dump cap off, hook your sewer hose up. You'll want to pull and open your black tank first. Wait till it's done, close it back, then open the gray to clean out that hose. And always put your cap back on when you're done. Next are these 2 low point drains. There's a cold line and a hot line. These are finger tight caps. Drain your water lines and flush and clean your water lines from here. Next we have a hot water tank. This hot water tank is going to run on gas only. Drain plug at the bottom, safety blow off at the top. This will self-ignite, switches inside on the monitor panel with a fault light to let you know if it's lit or not. Next we have a city water connection. This valve is if the water is available where you go, you'll want to connect it here for water. This one is a fresh holding tank. We call it the freshwater connection. This is if you go to a place water's not available, you'll have a holding tank to be able to use. Just something important you need to know, do not overfill the tank. Watch the monitor panel when you're filling and always drain it when you are done. Drain is also up underneath the camper with the same finger tight cap. Here we have a detachable shore cord. Your shore cord is going to be about 25 feet in length. It's a very simple connection. You're going to plug it in, press it all the way in. Slight little turn, then you can lock your ring down. All right. Now I'm also going to recommend to have your battery, inspect your battery at least once a year. And now I'd like to show you what's on the roof. All right, so we're up on the roof. Let me show you what's up here. Here we got the front lap seal. We got an exhaust vent with lap seal around it. We got a plumbing vent, 2 of them, another exhaust vent for the bathroom, and a lap seal going across the very back. Here at SETZER'S, we definitely recommend that you have those lap seals inspected a minimum of twice a year. Clean them and keep them sealed. All right, so before we go inside, I'd like to go ahead and show you the awning. I'm just going to press and hold up on this switch right inside the entrance door. Be sure not to overextend the awning. Just put it out until you can see the tube. Okay, if you need to pitch the awning for more shade, or if it starts raining, you'll just pull down on the awning arm, tighten right here, and then make sure that you loosen it back and let it back up before you put it away. I'm just holding down on the switch to put the awning away. When you first come in to this 164, look straight to your left for the monitor panel. It's going to have some light switches on there. The very top's the monitor for your battery, fresh holding tank, black and gray. 2 red switches. This one here is for the water heater, gas only. There's your fault light to let you know if it's lit or not. And your water pump. Only turn that on if there's water in your fresh. If you're hooked to city, you do not use the water pump. Now this camper already has a TV mount installed on the wall already. You got access to the front cargo. This outlet has a GFCI reset switch on that outlet. Down here we have a propane and carbon monoxide alarm next to the stovetop burners. So, press knob in has a ignition. Down below these drawers we have your power box and converter. Main breaker all the way on the left. And then next is going to be a fireplace. This fireplace is going to run on 125 only. It's electric only. Same thing with the air conditioner. Thermostat on the wall for the AC unit is electric only as well. The refrigerator is a 12-volt refrigerator. We do have a knob here to turn it completely off. Bathroom door. The exhaust fan switch is up in the vent in the shower. And more cargo underneath the lounge. We do have a smoke alarm in here, up in the ceiling as well. And fire extinguisher by the door. This also has another exhaust fan in this exhaust vent. One in the main cab and one in the bathroom. Very nice. Alright, well this is going to conclude my walkthrough on this 2024 Salem FSX 164 RBLE. Thank you and happy camping.